It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Not my fault. I mean, I didn't see it there. I'm not the one who put it there. It's not my responsibility to move things around. Not my responsibility to pay attention to where I'm going. I got things to do. It's not my fault. Just not my fault. Other people were there. I mean, everybody was doing it. It wasn't me, it was somebody else. It wasn't my fault. It's not my responsibility for what other people do. It just wasn't my fault. I mean, all those people showed up. What was I supposed to do? I mean, I just tweeted a few friends. It wasn't my responsibility that all those people showed up, that everyone passed it around, or that it went viral. I mean, how was I supposed to know that would happen? It's not my fault. Just not my fault. I'm not responsible. It's not my fault. I mean, so there was some damage. So what? Insurance will pay for it. I mean, it's not my responsibility when there's insurance to pay for it. I mean, it's those bogus corporations. That's who's at fault. Not me. I'm not at fault. It's those corporations. That's who's at fault. I mean, it's not my fault. Just not my fault. You know, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's not my fault. They should have taught me better in school. It's not my fault I didn't learn anything. It wasn't my responsibility. Those teachers were supposed to teach me. They were responsible for teaching me. And they did. I mean, my parents should have sent me to better schools. They're the ones at fault. They didn't send me to the better schools. They didn't give me everything I asked for. They're the ones at fault. They were supposed to bail me out. I mean, how was I supposed to know the cops were going to show up? You know? I mean, they're never there when you want them. They're only there when you don't want them. It's just a little crime. It's not my fault they got all bent out of shape. I mean, it's not my fault. Really. It's not my fault. It's the government's fault. I didn't vote for those jokers. I didn't vote at all. It's not my fault the system's broken. I mean, I don't participate in the electoral system, so you can't blame me. I'm not responsible for the mess we're in, because it's not my fault. I didn't do it. It was other people who did it. Seriously. It was other people. It's not my fault. I mean, someone should have said something. Someone should have done something. Someone was supposed to be responsible. After all, aren't you your brother's keeper? Aren't you the ones who are supposed to say something? I mean, it's not my fault you're just sitting there. It's not my fault you didn't say anything. I mean, come on, I can't be responsible for all of you. You were supposed to do something. This isn't my fault. Just isn't my fault. I mean, you were supposed to be responsible. You were supposed to pick it up after me, weren't you? You were supposed to move that stuff before I got here. It's not my fault. I mean, if I had better choices, I might have made them, but it's not my fault. I mean, what can I say? It's already around me. That's the problem. It's not me. It's not my fault. I'm not responsible. You guys are the ones. It's not my fault. It's the government. It's not my fault. It's the teachers. It's not my fault. It's my parents. What were they thinking? It's not my fault. I didn't do it. It was the other guy. It was everybody else that was here. That's whose fault it is. It's not mine. I mean, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. It's not my fault. Really, seriously. Not my fault. Not my fault. You know? Not my fault. So, what am I supposed to do? It's not my fault. I'm not responsible. It's you guys. You are the ones who are supposed to do something. It's your fault. That's it. That's it. It's everybody else's fault. Not mine. Not my fault. Seriously, not my fault. Really, not my fault.